Okay, so this is the experiment setup for open circuit and short circuit test. Okay, this is where we are going to connect. Okay, and this is the panel where you get the readings. Okay, right, this is the panel where you get the readings, right? Okay, so you can see this circuit diagram. Okay, so here you can see this is your single phase supply. So this supply we are going to give from here, right? And you see this is a resistor, right? So we'll come back to this. You see we have a resistor figure given here, but internally it is not connected, right? So we make use of this rheostat. So what we'll do, we'll connect one terminal from here and one terminal from here, and this terminal we are going to connect it here, and the other terminal we are going to connect it here, right? Now if you come back to the circuit diagram, right, you see a switch here. Okay, you see a switch here. So it is this switch. Okay, this is a switch. You can open and close the switch. Okay, so switch is having two terminals. You can see here 1 and 2 terminals. So here the switch is having 2 terminals, right? Next you can see something load here, right? So it is this load bank, right? This connection is given here also, right? So you can see here written variable load. However, internally it is not connected. So the way we connected this to external rheostat, we are going to connect this variable load with this load bank. Okay. So students are requested to copy this circuit diagram and follow as per the connections. Okay, so we'll come back here. See, from positive, one wire is given to a rheostat. Okay, the resistor, right? The other end of resistor is given to an emitter I1 according to your circuit diagram. The other end of I1 is getting connected to one end of the variable load, right? And the other end of the variable load is being connected back to neutral. So if you see here, we have started from here, we came through this part, we traced this resistance, we traced this first emitter, we went through the load bank and came back to the negative terminal. So first this series circuit we have completed, right? Next we'll go for the second series circuit, which starts from either one end of this resistor or the supply, right? And which is to be connected to one end of the SPST switch, right? So see, this is a resistor. From this resistor's one end, we are connecting it to one end of the switch, right? I can connect this here also, else I can remove this and connect it to this also, because there is only one line here. Okay, so both are one only, right? So one end of this comes to SPST switch, right? The other end of SPST switch comes to emitter A2. The other end of emitter comes back to variable loads. Okay, first terminal, right? So if you see here, we started with this, we came up till here, right? We connected this, we one end of the wire we connected it to SPST's one terminal. Second terminal is connected to the emitter. Emitter is connected either to second end of this first emitter or first end of the variable load, right? And the third circuit is just a voltmeter, which we are connecting it across the switch. See, it's a voltmeter connected across the switch, right? So now we'll take down the readings, first by keeping the circuit open, right, and varying the load, right? Next we'll switch off the we'll close the switch, and then again we'll vary the load. Load has various positions, on and off. So right now everything is off, so you can see every load is off. Okay, so now we are ready with the setup. Hope the connections were clear to you, right? This is the main panel. This is the panel where we are going to take the readings. This is a switch which we are going to use for open circuit and short circuit. This is the rheostat, right? The resistor, and variable load is this. So by varying the load, we are going to take the readings, right? So first we will be doing it for the open circuit, right? So it is open circuit. You can see the readings are 0 right now, right? If you come back to the circuit diagram, when this switch is open, no current will flow through this emitter I2. So this emitter should read you 0. Okay, so same thing, when I put some load here, right, my load current I2, this reading should give you 0, right? So we'll start. So what we'll do, we'll give the first load, right? Now you can see the current I1 is 1.728 amperes. I1 is 1.728 amperes or 1.726 amperes. I2 is 0.01, right? And your voltmeter which is connected across the switch is reading 18 volts, right? Similarly, you can try doing it one more or two more loads, right? However, how much load you put, your I2 current will still be almost equal to 0. So it is 0.01, right? Voltage is, and your I1 reads 4.275, right? So this is about open circuit. So in open circuit, we know that when the circuit is open, the current is 0, right? So you got current 0, right? You got the current 0, however the voltage still exists, right? So next we want to do, we'll go for short circuit. So first what we'll do, we'll remove the loads, right? Now we will put the switch, right? And again I'll put some load, right? Now see, if you come back to this, now we have closed this switch. It means the current which is flowing through here, right, will see minimum resistance path through this. So very less amount of current will pass through this resistor, whereas maximum current passes through this path. Okay, I2 will give you more value as compared to I1 and as compared to last reading, right? However, in short circuit we know that current is maximum and voltage is 0, right? The same thing, so what I did, we have put one load here, right? And you can see I1 is 0.019, right? Your voltage remains 0 and your I2 is 1.83, right? Similarly, if you want, you can put one more load and check, voltage still remains 0, I1 is 0.038 and your I2 is 3.63, okay, right? So how many loads you want, you can try with that many number of loads. Your voltage won't change, it remains 0, however current changes its value. So maximum current flows through second emitter, however very less amount of current flows through first emitter. So this is all about the experiment OC and SC test.